Tonight on Poker After Dark.
Hey.
The only thing more surprising about the number of times we see pocket aces
5.
I'll do it till like the stack bleeds out.
You want to see some pain on the faces.
is the number of times it holds up.
Oh,
Wow.
You obviously win.
Count it really slow. Let's take all the time.
Welcome back to Las Vegas for the continuation of Poker After Dark cash game action. From inside Aria Resort and Casino, we bring you the latter portion of this 5,100 No Limit Hold'em cash game. Ali Najad and Veronica Brill at the helm. There's a peek at the stack sizes brought to you by GGPoker. One shines brighter than all the others at the top. Zach Franzi making it look easy. He has been running white hot. Eli Elezra was on the comeback trail, but took a couple of beats. Did make a great laydown just before the break, though. The trip aces against eights full versus Daniel Weinand.
I like how she said
Saving 5K.
How many 18 DMs do you get?
Which is
No, it's just because I've actually had to share my analytics with a couple of companies, and I'm like, oh,
she knew it. It was
I
like,
never
that's
really.
also-
Who's your average
That's also
follower?
why
Fresh
there
out
was-
of high school and sliding in my DM.
Nah,
That's also why there,
I don't have my DMs
the
open.
the Cobb versus Arugula was a stacked bet.
What about when a
'Cause-
real friend messages you?
Well, if they were a real friend, then I'd probably follow them too.
Fair.
So then they can.
I go on Instagram and my first 5 things are always Rick Solomon, maybe Rivera.
It's 700,
Rick Solomon. I'm like, okay. Great videos, Rick. Great.
Weinand on the button, opens, and promptly picks up a queen high flush
the only
draw.
thing I get is LinkedIn notifications.
He's up against
So-
middle pair.
That's how my life is going.
And Binky, Nick Wright draws dead
600.
with his jacks. Can't know it though, and leads 600. Now what looks like it might just be a dusty button raise, ready to wave the white flag.
Ellie, where's the cabana?
we do a family reunion this weekend in the Lake Las Vegas.
Oh, okay.
My dad came from Israel now, and we're going to be about 30 of us.
Oh, wow.
So
Okay.
we took like big 4 cabanas, a private room, and all this.
Well,
just
where though?
In Lake Las Vegas.
Yeah, no, but like, wait.
The Westin.
It's not a
that's
pool
what-
party,
yeah,
it's a
yeah.
family reunion. Wait.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I didn't know.
It's all, you're right. It's pool party probably because all the kids going to be in the pool all day.
All I heard
and
was
the adult
cabana.
going to be with the
By
parents.
pool party, I meant girls in bikinis.
Like bottles.
No. It's
Wine and
not.
Cracking bottles open.
Making
No,
600 look like
it's not this time.
1,700 on the turn.
Reunion.
Wait,
So will Hagar be
hung
there?
in there.
Yes.
My God.
He's the
He's
one
not gonna like
just was on
this
the phone
river
now.
bet.
Oh,
She
really?
just asked me all the questions, and I forgot to tell her who
4,200.
I'm playing with now.
She married up. Don't worry about it. She did better than me. She went to USC, became a lawyer, got married, and had a family, and well, we know what I did.
Nothing wrong with you. She's a district attorney over here now. So.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Ooh,
Flush.
Queen
Nick.
3 is running good.
just couldn't picture a world in which the button would not c-bet with
So
a
you're
flush
saying I
draw.
educated you on poker since.
I heard Queen 3 is a good hand.
All right, just checking.
Ends up paying Daniel off.
I thought we were gonna get to keep the photos.
I would have spent money on my picture
embarrassing.
for the signature. Now with the signature, I don't
Antonio,
want to.
I would have picked Antonio.
Like,
all in.
yeah.
We're struggling.
It's like the, you know, you
Yeah,
go to like
it's
Six
a
Flags
chicken
or whatever. They're like,
window.
here's your
Right.
picture
Oh,
on the
yeah.
ride. Yeah, 13 bucks
Pretty sure
done.
they'll send you guys
until you're
JPEGs for free. So.
I hope so. I'm making posters. That's my cereal box photo. One less thing I have to do. Now I just need a name.
Exactly.
2,000.
Have you been to Serial Killers?
No, that's a place?
Yeah, where's that at?
It's at, there's one at Miracle Mile, but it's like a big chain now. And
Planet Hollywood?
yeah,
So excited.
and it's just like crazy cereal everything.
I don't know if I'd want
Every
to eat
flavor.
cereal on the strip. Like if it was like off strip, I'd be like, okay, I'm down for a bowl of cereal.
Is it
but
still?
What
It's,
if it's BYOM?
Oh.
Bring your own milk.
no, like I just wouldn't want to be in Miracle Mile
I'll let
eating
you guys
cereal.
go at it again.
What if you saw me there? You'd be like, what's wrong with him?
Reasonable
Oh,
open
man,
from
you need a little
Daniel,
cereal.
but caught speeding by Ellie's ace queen.
Here you go. Well, he's got, yeah.
He hangs in for the extra 1,300. We got a pot.
Hands up.
Like the equivalent of being in that cereal place by yourself in Miracle Miles, like being in a dive bar by yourself. It's up there.
Isn't that the principle of a dive bar, though?
Yeah, I feel like a dive bar, like that's a little
okay.
Fleet
better.
whiff for
than-
Daniel.
That's the principle of
What
it.
about a dive bar with Cobb salad?
I've never heard of that one, but I'm sure it exists.
23, 2,300.
Best unpaired ace and the Broadway draw. Easily bets and takes it.
And the queen 10
I just
off.
want you out. That's
And the
all
queen
I want.
10 off, bar?
My straddle, right?
No.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
You get it all. Another 20 dimes.
I mean, it's relative to what comes on the turn and river, but
I did not flop 2 pairs, so.
still, if you had one, you could still go running perfect.
This is Eli Elezra, not Zach Freeman.
My name is not Freeman. I don't know who that is.
This is a
You
new.
just turned me white. I'm in. John Smith.
Seven.
Raise up to 7.
Elezra trying to get busy here.
Call.
Both he and Nick Wright know they got to play pots if they're going to get unstuck. Joelle joins the party.
3 pairs.
Her spades are covered. And not a 1 on the flop.
Check.
But it's 2 1s for Elezra.
$13.
1,300. 13.
His c-bet promptly clears Nick Wright, who wants none of it. Parenteau with the open ender.
Call.
Will proceed. Doesn't want to see an 8 or king of clubs in her mind.
Hands up.
And speak of the devil, there is the 8 of clubs. Elezra now draws dead. But is there a world in which he might have been able to tell a tale? Emphatic check back.
Check. 3,000.
And
Put you
now
on King Queen.
he barrels the river and says, I put you on King Queen. That should embolden Joelle to feel a little bit more comfort with this 9-10.
Cool.
And sure enough, she
Okay.
makes the call.
Chop it up. Oh.
I said,
Been that kind of night for Ellie.
chop it up.
Just hold. I didn't see the 9-10 there
There's
coming in.
flush,
Sorry.
there's everything. Yeah.
Poker After Dark is brought to you by Roman. Simple, straightforward, the way healthcare should be. Visit GetRoman.com to learn more. Manscaped. Don't gamble with your grooming tools. Visit Manscaped.com today for the best in men's grooming. And Poker Go. Get in the game at PokerGo.com. Before the break, it was Joelle Parenteau's turn to take some Eli Elezra bucks as she showed down a straight and raked in a nice pot.
James Board found me at home.
Found you a home?
Raise 300.
Just don't tell him what Ellie said.
I'm texting him that right now, actually.
3?
Yes.
He's going to tell you, I'll play you heads up. 500K buy-ins.
Call. Call.
Bad time to have jacks, Maria. Joelle. Second tour of duty with aces.
Race.
Raise up to 1500.
5 X's to 1,500.
Call.
What happened here? That's where Ollie's saying he should fold.
Call.
Take my cards back.
Well, whatever Zach's doing's been working so far, and I wouldn't be surprised if somehow he ends up with this pot,
On my
despite
hand,
being
I
in
was like,
horrendous
"That's
shape.
why he was in there to begin with.
It's possible he said that about mine.
Gut shot straight draw.
Happen to really like that.
Check. Check.
Two checks in front of Joelle's aces and 2,500.
Call.
And that's a bit of an uncomfortable feeling.
Rocky.
Two flush draws on board now.
Check.
Double gutter for Zach, whose eyes are trained on Joelle here. She's only got about 10K behind. There's 12-5 out there. Any meaningful sizing here should commit her for the rest.
5?
5,000.
Sure enough, half her remaining stack. And what a no man's land Maria Ho finds herself in. Trouble for Franzi is he could be up against a flush draw. And that would take the 10 and 6 out of the equation for him. Maybe Maria's got some 9-10 mixed in there.
It's crazy. 22-5.
Begrudging muck. Let's see how the Jack-9 would have fared. Maria has literally one out other than getting Joelle to fold. That's not it. 4 to a straight and backdoor diamonds out there now. And he's 6. Makes the 8 high.
Check. Check.
Joelle content to check back.
Yes, sir.
Wonder how much she might have been able to get off of Maria had she value bet.
Like, I'm trying to figure out why I called the flop if I'm not going to call the turn when it's so much value there.
Shadow.
That's just a regular straddle, I think.
That would be the position.
I thought you said sleep.
I said sweet.
Uh-oh. Getting past your bedtime.
It's after dark.
Damn, Ellie, you going to take that? Tell them how you get down.
You guys,
Tell them how you get down.
Yeah,
going
no.
from here and play 3 and
Oh,
600
I
in
know,
Bellagio.
Ellie. I've seen
Not
her
even
like on
close.
team no
Hey,
sleep, like 72
I'm
hours
stuck
into a session.
35. What do you think I'm going to do? Trying to get even.
He's already here.
I
He's
just,
like,
I just want to know who you were referring to as the no clue.
7.
Raise up to 700.
Right there, the curling
Curling.
champ.
By the way, I suck at that, but if you want to play some shuffleboard, I'm in.
Ooh.
Raise.
Raise up to 2,000.
This is an aces-rich environment we have been
It's
7.
subjected to this
I don't know
evening.
what I asked without looking at my hand.
You got to be steaming, so I'm calling you.
Very, very much so.
And conveniently,
You
Maria
got to
will
bet.
play
Whatever
right
come on the
into.
flop, you
That's
have to
true.
bet. You have to bet. Because you're a professional,
Should I
right?
smoke it then?
Are
like
you
have.
professional?
The steaming narrative.
Semi-retired.
Ooh. How much money?
You were a really good professional, is what you're saying.
Eli put forth. Jack high, 2 diamond, 2 heart rather flop.
$2,200. Call.
Elezra thought about it for quite some time before flinging a flag out there. Queen on the turn. 8,800 out there, and Maria has 7 left.
All in.
Flying.
The gentle mutterance, all in. And a snap fold from Elezra. Pocket aces, good for Joelle and good for Maria. Stay tuned to see if the big pairs continue to hold up after the break. Welcome back to Poker After Dark, where Maria Ho has been having a profitable night as she yields the interviewing duties to Veronica Brill.
Maria, the tables are turned. I'm interviewing you now.
Yeah, I like it.
How does it feel to be a part of Poker Go, but as a player now?
Yeah, I mean, first and foremost, I've always just been a player, but of course, I love being on the other side of things, and I feel like it's given me a really good, well-rounded perspective to be on both sides.
Yeah, and I appreciate your help. Maria Ho did reach out to me and give me some tips when I first started. You've got Eli to your right. He's really chatty and a lot of fun. How are you enjoying the table so far?
Yeah, everyone's super nice, and I've actually had quite a bit of experience playing with a few of them, but also I'm friends, you know, with Daniel, with Joelle. I played with Nick before, and of course, Eli's always going to be a good time, and you can count on him to kind of get things going anytime there's a little bit of a lull.
What Franzi, like Eastern Europe or something?
When my grandparents came over,
Call.
all the siblings actually, when they wrote it down, had different names.
Oh.
It was longer. It was a Greek name. Instead of G-I-A-S, they wrote Z-I.
The, so you add up
Four
the F.
players.
My papu was F-R-A-N-Z-I. His sister was F-R-A-N-Z-I-E. His other sister was F-R-A-N-Z-Y, and his brother was F-R-A-N-G-I-S.
Oh my God, all 4 different.
700.
700.
7-5 deuce rainbow.
And my father has the most Jewish name in the history of the world. Eli.
The most.
He did.
Wait.
Israel needs wiki.
Oh. Yeah.
Nick swinging the bat in position with this king high. Clears
Forgot I have a
Elezra.
hand.
I knew it.
Which is
I
good
knew it. When
news
you
for
looked over,
Hish.
I said he don't know. He's in there.
Salama, an uncharacteristic, tearing off with this deuce tray.
Check.
This is there, no?
Okay.
Yeah, that's Leanne Tweeden,
Yeah.
but the first
Nick
host of
doesn't
Poker
barrel
After
off
Dark
again.
was Shauna Hyatt.
Shauna
She was like the
Hyatt.
sexiest.
Had a free pull at 6 outs.
But yeah, that's Leanne.
1600.
1600.
And no hesitation on the river. He says 1600 despite 4 to a straight being out there, and doesn't
I had
allow
10 jack
Hish to
or
roll
10
over
king,
deuces
I
for a
don't
winner.
remember. Oh, you have 10-6 there? Wow.
It's literally been bugging me the whole night, and I just figured out who you remind me of.
If you say the dog whisperer.
No,
The curling champion?
no, I don't know if anybody.
Curling champion.
Yeah,
Oh,
yes,
good
yes.
callback.
You were my teammate. You make
You
sense?
I
watch
need pair of
billions?
4s.
Oh, he reminds me of Wags.
have a pair of fours?
So much.
And
Is that what you said?
I need pair of 4s to put them in.
You had no pair?
I had no pair.
I was winning, as usual.
As usual.
You know what's funny now? the old days, because Poker Go was 30 minutes delay, you couldn't lie.
800.
But now we easily can lie. For 90 days, I can,
There's a raise already.
right?
I bet you I
Yeah.
had a pair and they were both black.
800.
And I showed him my hand. How about that?
Oh, so I believe you then. You bluff with the best hand again.
That is what I said. The pair was good. And you almost called my hand out.
It's 800?
Yeah, it
right.
was a miss. I thought it was already 3. And I tried, right when I said it, I realized
I thought you said you had a pair of 4s. I was like, ooh,
Not gonna
that was
exploit
good.
it.
No, it's fine.
So
And I
Wright
said, wait, I checked. flop,
inadvertently
but
raised to
I bet
800
he's
under
gonna
the
call.
assumption this was a straddle pot. Instead, he ends up 8Xing it with an inferior ace against Daniel Weinand, who identified it, but said he would not exploit flatting with
I
ace
was
queen.
actually betting for value.
Who was?
Thought you might have the ace 10, ace queen.
You nail it, ace 10.
Nick comes with
the
another
gut
800 as the c-bet.
No, in the next couple weeks.
And
before they-
merciful 8 on the
Like within
turn
the next
Early
month.
May.
Now.
Yeah,
yeah.
within the next month for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
allows him to
21.
chop with Weinand, provided that they even get that far.
You use Instagram much?
Yeah. Well, no, not much. I get
No,
on
but
like once every
Probably
2
like
weeks.
the easiest way to.
I'll get the
follow
info. I'll
if-
text
yeah,
him.
yeah.
Oh, you
Yeah.
can add me on Instagram. I'll get your restaurant out to my fan base.
Yo, I'm dying.
Thank you.
This guy.
All my Instagrams are friends and family, pretty much.
No
And
chop.
all
I
the,
gotta
and
get
half the
stuck.
half of the 45,000.
Courtesy of the turn bet.
Honest to God, it
Those are
wasn't
all
a
the people
move
I
when I
have no
said
clue who the hell
I
they
did
are.
800
Like-
thinking it was 300 already.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, at this point, I'm too deep in. Like,
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
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 He gets.
I definitely had like a
He gets too
3-bet
deep in.
type of hand.
Like
So
when
did I.
Bet the 52.
I'm embarrassed. Like I'm gonna
Ellie
owe
had
Ellie
flush and
dinner if
drawing
he
dead.
remembers our bet.
What was that?
Because that's the one hand you can call me on right there.
Yeah, right there.
The one where he made it 800.
did
Yeah, I
not.
fold.
Absolutely.
See
Might
this
have been-
connected?
might have been 14.
How much you want to bet?
No, it's better than that.
Oh my
He just made
God.
it.
Called the drawing dead flush. You bet
I'll tell you
5,200
after.
and
If
had
you want
over
to, I'll tell
4K.
both.
Oh, were you weighed it up
That's
at
probably
800?
right.
Or?
Yeah, because he
Okay.
like just made it 8. I'm like,
Yeah.
I promise I know it.
I'm 750 out of the small.
I was
bet.
like, I
Thinking in
can't
my
fold
head,
this
what
hand,
in the
even
hell
for
is he
800.
talking?
Yeah.
You think you had to have me beat?
No, you're
I don't
right.
know. We'll talk about it later.
Yeah.
When
I'm
you
fine,
stuck
fine.
like that,
Hopefully
everything
it's
looks good now.
I can tell you 100% even how your chips work. You got-
No, you're right. Yeah,
You got a
you're right.
stack of 2K, another stack of 2K with some greens on it, and
Yep.
replace them. Put them in.
You're right.
Okay.
Check.
Queen 6 tray, all diamonds. Elezra flops the 6, but Franzi show as he goes from a flush to a straight flush.
3.
My God. Now another diamond, just in case people think they're playing the board, and sure enough. A little sprinkling out there from Nick Wright, who is fighting for pots.
1100.
I'm all in. You can.
I'd be like, he was kidding. I made a joke before.
I feel like a raise wins it, but go ahead.
Yeah, you're drawn to it. I just have a straight flush.
Oh.
Wow.
Raise was definitely winning.
Wow. Nice hand.
So whatever read I have that you're bluffing, it actually means you have the nuts. Because both times I thought you were, the first time I thought you were bluffing, you had top set of kings. And the second time you had a straight flush. So
You're playing well.
good to know.
Straddle. Hey, at least this time you thought I was bluffing and folded,
Straddle is on.
which means you had absolutely nothing.
What? No.
You had nothing you could
No.
call with, so
Yeah,
you either had
no,
to
no, I had the board.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Now think if you would have had like a 10 of diamonds, you would
I'd have called,
Right.
yeah. There was no raise in me, but I'd have called.
Straddle. 25.
Straddle and bet
50, 100, 200, 500.
He said, I know a Braves gets it here. I'm all, oh yeah.
Yeah. Please,
Yes.
please,
Yes, it
please.
does.
2,000.
Checked all the way down board. I have a straight flush.
This is a new Nick right here. I like it.
What we got, like 40 hands left?
This is Nick 2.0.
Well, this is Zach
What the?
1.0, which has been working so
Nine.
far.
Draw for him.
No other releases were necessary. Goes set mining, and the 4s are still good on a paired flop.
1,500.
1,500.
Nick fires quickly, and Zach ain't going anywhere just yet.
String call.
Neither player holds a spade.
Check.
Quick check from Nick on the turn, and man,
2,300.
Zach just put so much pressure on. Such a bad spot for Wright to have Zach directly to his left and running like God, no less. But Franzi is sharp.
I didn't even know Franzi know the word floating.
What?
Float?
Yeah.
I
Float?
didn't know even you know this word and you just did it. You're calling with nothing on the flop.
Your reads are about as good as his, but
I don't know if he had enough.
Nick Wright has not had an easy night with Zach Franzi on his left. First, he got flattened by a straight flush and then was forced to give up an ace-queen. More of these two action junkies' collisions after the break. Welcome back to Las Vegas and the Poker After Dark Suite here at Aria Resort and Casino for more of our 5,100 cash game.
every time he's putting the money in.
Baldwin teach me something. When we used to play high and we want to change limit, he said, black is bad for my eyes.
Yeah.
And he teach me the best line ever. I want to see pain. You want to see pain.
Yeah, one time, every time. Yeah.
You want to see some pain on the faces.
We're playing in Ivy's room and he jams on me. And I'm like, kind of tanking, but not really. Like I have top pair with enough flush draw.
600.
But it's against Bobby.
600.
So he either has air here or like a set or maybe even kings. So I decided to call. And I said to him, Bobby, you want to run it twice this time? He goes, he did not want to show me the hand though. And he shoved in, he's in first position. That's the only thing I wanted to see is his hand. Bobby could have like 6-7 or he could have 2 kings.
Meanwhile, in the four-way limp pot where Nick was in the straddle
I've ever
spot.
seen. I don't think it was intentional though. The guy clearly was fairly new. I don't know if he spoke English very well, but
He fired
instead
the
of saying
open-ender.
all in, he said, "I'm
Nobody bets
playing
the
for
turn."
all of my chips," and it was like the weirdest. I was just like, "Oh, all of them?"
1,300.
Hish's
I-
ace
I've seen
7.
some horrendous moves in the day. Like back when you could play cash
Snap
on
calls
the
Nine's
the
good.
1,300.
even at the series, we were playing. I think we were playing PLO, and I have Devilfish Elliott sitting to the right of me, rest of his soul, and some guy bought in and he put 2 bricks on the table. About 4 hands later, it's pot repot. He's all in with these bricks, and Devilfish wins the pot, and the guy gets up like he's mad and leaves. About 10 minutes later, we notice the bricks are 100, 100, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1,
No,
100,
oh
100.
my
I
God.
was like, he free rolled you for like 100K. It's awesome. He just jammed him in there.
And you never see the guy anymore?
No, never seen it, but he's risking like 3,000 to win 100.
That's so funny.
Dying.
Wow.
Because who's gonna check the bricks if you win?
How come I never heard this one?
Oh my God, it was hysterical. I felt so bad, but I was laughing hysterically.
That's absurd.
That guy's my hero in the worst way.
It's one of the reasons why
300.
cash doesn't allow on the table. 1. Although it takes away from the game. When you had money cash that was allowed on the table, you'd be playing in a casino, and so many people like myself would stop by and just have
Yeah.
have game play.
Agreed. Those were cool times.
I'll ask Maury to ask for if we do the high stakes, the hold school,
I think you can't.
to allow that.
I think because they're not taking
Yeah,
a rake.
that'd be cool.
You can't, by the way.
Top set is
What?
cool
If
times.
there's no rake, I believe they can.
When is that happening, though?
Nick
That's
tearing
cool.
one
Okay.
off
But
with
it's
the
old
ace
school.
10.
So I need to. I'm gonna
And
tell
hits a
Maury
10.
We don't need you.
I'm taking Brad's place.
600. So who's gonna play for sure?
Did they ever
Joelle.
find him?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Goes
just said-
300
he said he
pre,
wanted
300 on the
to
flop,
be
600 on the
out.
turn.
I got a call from the detective about it.
Check. Who's gonna? Yeah.
1,000?
Like-
Stellar sizing here.
Yeah.
Doyle,
I bet Phil's not playing.
myself. Why Phil is
Galfon.
Oh, no, Phil got one for me. Patrick Antonio's already confirmed.
Wow. Is he living here?
No. He lives in Monaco. Him and
Good
Gus
lay down from
they
Nick.
live where there is no tax.
Nothing wrong with that.
You know
There's
any California move over here?
Yep.
I'm looking at places in Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico's the best for crypto.
Well, a tough night for Nick Wright. Keeps getting worse as he can't seem to get to showdown with the best of it, but there's still time left to spin it up. Stay close. Back inside the Poker After Dark suite and right down to the felt for more seven-handed cash game action.
Don't want that one. Let me check first.
300.
Looked like a curling move to me.
It really did, yeah.
Call. Me, Nick, possibly Zach. God, stop with those games.
Assuredly,
It's been
Zach.
working
Like-
so well for him.
They're just never ending.
Man, I feel
You
the
can
hate.
raise with greens.
I feel the hate. Here you go.
Okay, okay. Right. It's not hate, it's love. Count it really slow. Let's take all the time.
Hish, very anti-green chips in the
Time to
pot,
look up
and
win. Take time.
1,050.
How much?
so Zach
1,050.
throws them all in there with a few blacks to boot.
Call.
See, that's how you do it. 1,050.
Two tens aren't going anywhere.
You don't want to have to go back to Aria with all these chips.
And
Call.
Nick
Oh, okay, fine, okay.
in
Oh,
awful
Yeah, but I
shape.
don't
Can we
think your
chip up
plan's
here
to
or no?
lose the pot.
Yeah, you can chip up.
330.
yeah.
I mean, if it happens, that's part of the game, I heard.
Check. Check.
Yeah.
Two players with queens, two players with a gut shot on the king-queen-9 board.
Are you guys meeting up with Manly Duster? What do you guys think?
Not
Seven
tonight.
Not tonight, no.
We've had dinner with them 3 times already, I think,
Poor guy.
since we got into town. I'm busy tomorrow, but you leave Friday like day? Okay.
And you're playing on Friday? Or?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, it's
I'm
just
playing
so
Friday.
tilting.
Okay.
But
Nick, I wish you weren't in the hand. I can call his hand to
Yeah,
a T.
when are you
I'll
guys
fold
going
it.
to come back next? You guys are going to leave.
We're gonna
Feel
be
free to
for a
call.
while.
No, no, no. He's in the hand. He's in the hand.
Yeah.
I'd like to know what you think.
Oh,
of it.
yeah, I'll
At
tell you.
least another 3 weeks, probably longer.
I bet there's no chance in hell you can say what I have.
No chant? Okay, all right.
LA anytime soon?
What's the situation like going to LA? Is it
Yes,
better now?
Yeah, I would say they're like at
All in?
50% capacity. Yeah,
Okay.
most places now.
Do that because I said no chance and you think I have a horrible hand? Because I don't.
No, that's not why I did it. But
Gutsy look here from Nick.
Down location, down there.
Nobody would ever expected me to check this on the flop too.
A little work, a little
Yeah.
ice.
72 more.
Rips 8,700 and change out there, and we haven't really seen anything this aggressive out of him. He's been the caller in most
It's
spots.
like my favorite
I
thing to do.
literally
When pots were big,
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
is Zach going to get curious?
Let hear the conversation there. Wait. He's talking to himself there.
No, he was talking. I was
he was listening, he was gleaning information.
either turn.
What?
Go ahead.
You folded.
And that feels like the very first time
You had King Jack.
Doesn't matter. I knew that was.
that
there's no way
Zach
you-
Franzi has folded a winner. And he's not
Oh,
happy
you
with
folded
himself.
wrong?
Yes.
I wish we started now. The game will be on. Now we got only 10 minutes to steam up.
I made the right read, but at the end of the night, I didn't want to just give him 7,000.
Oh, one more.
I'm never
Oh, I
gonna
thought
do
you were about to say it's the end of the night. You didn't want to send me home with nothing. I thought you were about to be nice. It's the end of the night. First time playing in this game. Want him to come back because he's played so terrible. So I was like, let him have it.
it. I knew I had the best hand. I just didn't pull the trigger.
Queen Jack?
Oh,
No, Queen Jack was the nuts.
You have Queen
Oh, no, I'm
Jack?
sorry.
Jack 10 was
Tin
in
Jack.
there.
Tin
Yeah,
Jack.
gut
Ten was
shot
in
and
nuts,
a bigger.
I have ace queen.
You had ace queen?
Ace Queen.
We'll have,
Oh, that's when you said you could beat
we'll
it.
have to wait
That's what I
90
thought you
days
Very
to
far
see.
behind.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Wow, what
that
a
makes more
fold.
sense. Than
300.
King, queen, 9.
King, Queen, 9, 2 spades.
2 hearts.
The only problem
Not
is
2 hearts.
he could have
There
turned a
wasn't a
set of
Heart
threes.
diamond.
That's what I'm saying.
Raise.
More aces.
1,200.
I don't think it's
This
a bad
time
fold.
Hish.
I think he either has I have the best hand or he turns a set of 3 there. That's it.
And you heard Ellie say he wish
They
the
love
session
him.
was starting
Yeah,
right now,
yeah,
as
this
Franzi
guy was so
might be feeling some type of way
I
after
heard he was
folding a
almost,
winner in a pretty big pot. His
showing
king
up
3
today.
suited.
Well, someone told me he would be coming.
Not
and then
looking good on this
he said,
board.
Like, no, he's not coming anymore.
He loved those shows. I mean,
Brenda?
Oh, yeah.
he loved those shows.
But he's going to float.
He said maybe, but I didn't think he would show. As
Yeah.
He always says he's going to come.
Double paired board
I
now.
only showed because I said I was
2
gonna
flush
show. I was
draws.
gonna be a dick.
No, you're fine.
And Hish has been pretty conservative on the
I thought
turn.
I had a different hand.
I don't think
Out
he
of
likes
position.
to play against.
Oh, it was so
Oh,
sweet.
right there.
Instead,
No, I have absolutely
So
nothing.
good.
Okay.
Thought I had a
Every-
complete
It was a
hand.
massacre. Yeah.
this time he fires.
Legit gave you a dime for no reason.
Well, that Nick bluff may have activated the steam chamber. Franzi finally losing a pot and sending his chips to Hish. Humidity levels rising in the desert. Before the break, Nick Wright pulled off a brave all-in bluff that got Zach Franzi off the best hand. Now it's time to see how that affects the action.
Like,
What if they did it at the series? They had a 50K no limit.
I mean, is this even
Sorry,
real?
say it
Players I
again?
think they get right now.
Sorry, say it again.
If it was 50K no limit rebuys.
With rebuys, how many people would play?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody.
Correct.
Yeah.
Call.
I'm just saying, I would like to play.
Heads up.
yeah, they should mix in a freeze out.
I
with
agree.
sometimes
Like just
with
like
a
one.
couple rebuys,
Just
yeah.
one. I don't ask for
Top
much.
set
Who are you talking? What are you
for
talking?
Joelle.
No, so like Aria will run
yeah,
high
high
rollers.
rollers.
Maria
And
can't
they'll do
muck.
them like, I don't know,
Bottom
once
pair,
every
Broadway
other
good.
They're
round.
infinite rebuy.
Yeah, for like like first
Yeah,
six
in the
levels.
first 9, yeah.
But it's like, I'm such a dog in that field.
Right.
But if it's a freeze out, like there's some shot.
Sure, of course.
Still a dog, but not a big dog. Not as big a dog, I mean.
Ace is full now for Joelle, and yeah, I like it. A check back.
Play the best in the
See
world
if Maria
by
can
far
improve.
on those tournaments.
Yeah.
Backdoor clubs show
100
up. No
100%.
bite
All,
out of Ho.
you know,
The Wizards. Yeah.
I call them snipers.
Who do you think the best is?
1200.
At what?
The
Like,
knowledge,
yeah, like these, like the high rollers.
the same guys.
Yeah, I
same-
know.
so-
I know.
Savro?
Yeah.
No.
No?
What's the kid's name that has won like
You
70
think,
million in the last few years?
Redhead, you think is
Seems
better
like
than
he's
him?
a
You're
super
talking about,
charitable guy.
Fedor?
No.
Ali
He's
Sir?
American.
You're talking about
Jason Kuhn?
No.
Oh,
Kuhn.
Jason Kuhn?
No, that's not
Jason
who
plays well though.
But that's
Jason's
not who I'm
phenomenal
thinking
player.
of. I'm thinking of a guy. He's relatively young. I think he's from New Jersey.
Dan Smith?
No,
That's what
I'd never. 5 years ago.
charitable
5 years ago, I'd never heard of him.
The Ali guy is really good.
He's
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah, Ali's won a lot. What do you mean? Sam Perry's
Yeah.
like one in. He's like number 2 in the money this year right now.
300.
600.
600.
Oh.
Ellie, this is not limit. Oh. It's just like,
Call.
Hish is open.
Any 2 cards up.
Call.
I wish
Gets 2x.
no redraws.
if I knew you would keep
a lot
this
of bad
going, I would
hand.
make it
A lot
9,
of
you
bad
could do
hand.
12 just to see how long they'll keep calling. I'll do it till like the stack bleeds out.
So let's do it. We chop it after.
Hold on, that's.
I love that.
I take my bet back. I raise.
It's like, it's so good. We'll just, yeah, we'll chop it up.
That's pretty funny.
I'd like to.
Elezra
You gotta text him.
trying to
You can't
negotiate
say
some
it out
parking
loud.
lot deals. Encouraging Hish to re-raise and squeeze out the riffraff.
Hit me, dealer.
8-6 offsuit is riffraff indeed, in particular on this board. Franzi, though,
Ellie.
has ace-queen
1200.
and the field in real trouble. Comes out firing. Hish with
Call.
second pair and the gutty.
I thought this was it,
Calls.
Ellie. I thought this
Ellie.
was where you're going to get that.
Has
Two
a
of the
gutty and
best
backdoor
remain.
spades. Not interested in continuing as we're down to heads
Ellie, I
up.
bet your hand and my hand would make a sick Omaha hand.
You're right. Double suited. Boom, 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 ba.
Check.
Zach plays it safe on the turn.
2000.
Comes out betting on the river.
What do you check the turn with? Yeah, no, I have cards. No, I get it. I get it. I get it. You let out, which made no sense.
I was nervous. I didn't know what to do.
You weren't, no you. I wish I could ask Maria and Ellie what to do. They would know.
Watch this. Ask him.
No.
You have king 10.
There's no way he doesn't check that on the turn. And then bet the river.
You shouldn't have asked Ellie. Ask Maria.
Just makes no sense.
By the way, is king 10 good?
King 10 is not good. I can beat king 10.
Beat king 10.
What if I told you I had ace king?
I think you have ace 10.
Why do you check the turn? It just makes no sense. It's like at best, why am I even talking out loud? It doesn't matter. All right.
Call.
I mean, I would assume you have the best hand. I never think you have that.
Oh, wow. Oh, you're good. It's good.
King 10's not good, though.
Barely good.
You have ace jack or ace 9?
Good bet.
They say think long, think wrong, and in this case, it held true. Hish tanking and making the call, leaving Zach to scoop a pot. Poker After Dark is brought to you by Roman. Simple, straightforward, the way healthcare should be. Visit GetRoman.com to learn more. Manscaped. Don't gamble with your grooming tools. Visit Manscaped.com today for the best in men's grooming. And Poker Go. Get in the game at PokerGo.com.
No, the 9 could have made a straight, too.
Exactly,
It was
the 9 could have made a
600,
straight,
And the 4 could have been a set.
yeah, exactly.
That's why I let you pick.
Or 2 pair or something, right?
Let me put it this way. If you were betting any more than 500,
Give
I
me
was not
2
calling.
6s.
Sorry.
Do it. And then give me 2 7s.
I think we're done.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to grab mine. And then here you go.
Elezra's going to pick up 2 jacks and a $600 straddle that Franzi put out there for the
Guys, we're
last
still playing here.
hand of the night.
Have some respect.
It's like my parents when they're still eating, and I want to get up and play video games.
I know you're going to find that hard to believe.
Nick,
15 or 16 or what do you bet?
16 total.
Oh, Paul's good.
Reasonable.
He's got him.
I picked up that rack like it was an empty rack. I almost dropped all your chips on the ground. My bad, bro.
Franzi invests an extra 1,000 to defend against Ellie's raise, and oh boy. Queens and 7s.
He asked for pocket 6s and you asked for pocket 7s.
Call.
Both players check the flop. Franzi fires 2 dimes on the turn.
You heard the man.
Ellie asks for a diamond and hits it. 4 to a straight and 3 to a flush out there, and Franzi still fires.
The way he ran against me, I asked for diamond, and he still lead.
How epic would an Ellie all-in be here? But with just 3,500 more to call, who knows whether or not Franzi would get away from it.
Hmm, 25?
Yes, sir.
Oh, this is the part where you hope he doesn't fling it in there and slaps his own hand like he did earlier, saving 5K against Daniel Weinand. Sometimes it
Nobody
feels like,
to be bluffed.
who cares, but
You got so
Credit
lucky
to
that
Ellie.
that 5 stalls you.
Show it. Show it.
I did.
Wow.
No.
Give me 15.
15?
Good playing with you, man.
That way I don't
Oh, yeah,
have to buy-
next time on Poker After Dark,
With my mind on my money, and my money on my mind.
it's an old school sit and go.
Blah, 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 blah.
Phil Hellmuth has him right where he wants him.
Got her. It's like you're laughing at me. Well.
And Daniel Negreanu is loving every minute of it.
You want me to tell you I think you're better than Phil Ivey at something? What? Promoting yourself. There.
Negreanu, stop!